Dear student, good morning. We are going to learn about the property of integers. The first property is closure property. Closure property means when you add or when you subtract or when you multiply of two integers, the result should be an integer. In closure property, integers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication also. Now we are going to see the addition of integer in closure property. The sum of two integer is an integer. We can prove that through the example. Here 7 and another one is minus 5. The number 7 and minus 5, these are integer. When you add these two numbers, we get plus 2, which is also an integer. The next one is subtraction in closure property. The difference of two integers is always an integer. We are taking minus 5, another one is minus 2. This is subtraction. When you subtract two these integers, we get minus 3, which is always an integers. Coming to the multiplication of integer, the product of any two integer is always an integer. We are taking minus 7 multiplied by minus 2, we get plus 14, which is also an integer. The next one, coming to the division of integer, there is the variation. If we divide of two integer, may or may not be an integer. We are taking minus 15 divided by minus 3, which gives plus 5, which is an integer. The another one example, minus 2 divided by minus 4. When you dividing and cancelling, we get 0.5, which is not an integer. The closure property may or may not applicable in division. The next property is commutative property. First we discuss about addition. When we add two numbers and then in order or vice versa, we get the same number. We are taking a plus b equal to b plus a. In place of a and b, in place of the numbers 12 and minus 13. In place of a and b, in the number of 12 and minus 13, and then vice versa of the one, that is minus 13 plus 12. We are taking left hand side, you solve and getting minus 1. On right hand side, when you solving and you getting minus 1, both are equal. So we come to the point, commutative property is true for the addition of integer. Next one is multiplication of integer. A cross b, that is equal to b cross a. We have to calculate this left hand side and right hand side. We get the same number. So the same thing like that addition, but one the operations with change, that is multiplication. We are doing this example. When you solve and get minus 9 into minus 8, we get plus 2. This is left hand side. On right hand side, when you solve and you get the same number, plus 72. Both are equal. From this we can understand commutative property is true for multiplication of integer. Commutative property is satisfied in the addition and multiplication. Commutative property is not satisfied for the subtraction as well as division. The next one is associative property. First we discuss about the addition of associative property. The bracket of a plus c then plus c, that is equal to, we are replacing the bracket for the last two integers, that is a plus b plus c. Here we are associating number, that's why the name of the property is associative property. Minus 7 plus of minus 2, which is in bracket, plus 3, that is equal to minus 7 plus of the bracket minus 2 plus 3. We are going to find with this one is true or not. Through this example, when we add these two numbers, minus 2 plus minus 7, we get minus 9. So the minus 9 added with the plus 3, we get minus 6. This is the left hand side. And then coming to the right hand side, we do the calculation for the bracket first. When we add these two numbers, that is minus 2 plus 3, we get plus 1. We are adding to this to the right hand side. We do the calculation for the bracket first, that is minus 2 plus 3, which gives plus 1. We are adding these two integers, minus 7 plus 1, that is minus 6. The left hand side also minus 6. Both are equal. The commutative property is, the associative property is true for the addition of integers. The next one is multiplication of associative property. A number multiply with the bracket of b cross c, that is equal to a cross b cross c for the bracket first two numbers. Through this example, we explain 2 cross minus 4 cross 6, which is in bracket, that is equal to 2 cross minus 4, which is in bracket multiply by 6. Using 2 minus 4 and 6, we do this example. First we calculate in the bracket minus 4 multiply by 6, we get minus 24. We are multiplying these two integers, we get minus 48. This is left hand side. Coming to the right hand side, we get the multiply of two integers, that is 2 and minus 4, we get minus 8 into 6. Coming for the right hand side, we do the calculation for the bracket first, that is 2 multiplied by minus 4, we get minus 8 multiplied by 6. When we are multiplying these two numbers, we get minus 48. Here also minus 48. Here also minus 48. Both are equal. So from this, we can understand associative property is true for the multiplication of integer. Moreover, associative property is not satisfied for the subtraction as well as division. Not only the associative property, commutative property is also not satisfied in the subtraction as well as multiplication. Now we coming to the identity property. Let us discuss about the additive identity first. 0 is an additive identity. The next one is identity property. The first one, let us discuss additive identity. 0 is an additive identity. When you add 0 with any other number, we get the same number. We are taking 5 plus 5. Through this example, 5 plus 0 and then 0 plus 5 gives 5. At this, we get the same numbers. The next one is multiplicative identity. The multiplicative identity is 1. When we multiply 1 with any other number, we get the same number. We are taking minus 7 For example, 1 cross minus 7 and then minus 7 cross 1, we get the minus 7. Whatever it may be, the positive or negative numbers, the result should be the same. There is no identity for the subtraction as well as division. There is no identity for subtraction and division. Only we have the additive identity and the multiplicative identity. The next one is inverse property. Now we see the first one, additive inverse. A real number, there exists another real number such that opposite sign, what sign that are given, when they are added to this, we get the additive identity 0. The next one is inverse property. First we discuss the additive inverse. Every real number, there exists another real number that is opposite sign. What sign that are given? When you added this to integer, we get the additive identity that is 0. We are taking plus 3 and minus 3. When you add this to integer, the result should be the additive identity that is 0. The next one, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means every real number except 0, there is another real number that is reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. When these two numbers are multiplied together, we get the multiplicative identity that is 1. We are taking here 8 and 1 by 8. 8 multiplied by 1 by 8, we get the multiplicative identity that is 1. There is no inverse property for the subtraction as well as division. Now we are discuss about the distributive property. The first one is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. A number multiplied with sum of two integers that is equal to the multiply of each number in the sum and added them. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. We are taking minus 2 and 4 and 5. We do this example. Minus 2 multiplied by the sum of two integers which in bracket that is equal to the minus 2 multiplied by 4 plus minus 2 multiplied by 5. On left hand side, we should calculate the bracket first. When you added these two numbers, that is 4 plus 5, we get 9. When minus 2 multiplied by 9, we get minus 18. That on the right hand side, we have two brackets. So we do calculate the bracket first. First one, when you multiply these two integers, we get minus 8, and then minus 2 multiplied by 5, we get minus 10. When we add these two integers, that is minus 8 plus minus 10, we get minus 18. Here also minus 18, here also minus 18, both are equal. Let us discuss the final one is distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So a number multiplied by the difference of two integers that is the same, the multiply of a cross b minus a cross c individually and the difference between them. This is the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Here a cross b minus c is the same as a. So here a cross b minus c is the same as a cross b minus a cross c. Then we difference of them. You can prove this property using any three integers yourself. Do it well. I have given some property as assignment. Do it well. If you have any doubt, ask me. Thank you to all.